So while I'm chilling here with my little bro down there, I wanted to talk about something in terms of pain, because I think young men in particular struggle with, especially nowadays, because the world is very soft, and we all know this. I don't want to go too in depth with that whole modern day narrative, but I think a lot of young men are just soft, really, to put it simply, very soft. No pain tolerance, no mental resilience, no mental strength, nothing at all, right? And the reason I'm making this video at the moment on this beautiful snowy afternoon, I was going to say sunny, but the sun's hiding right now, is because the shoes that I'm wearing right now, as you can see, they're a bit busted up, bro. They're very old. I just use them as my kind of walking shoes outside. Now, they're fucked, mate. The soles are gone. The back of the shoes are fucking snow falling down. The back of the shoes are very, they're sharp. So every time I'm walking, it's cutting against the back of my feet. So I've got a lot of blisters and shit because of these shoes. And, when I'm running and stuff like that, they're rubbing against it. Now, obviously, you should maybe just arguing well, why don't you just get new shoes? Why don't you just buy some new shoes? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Why are you complaining for? I set myself a target of right, when I make this amount of money, when I've hit this, milestone in terms of money in my bank account, then I can reward myself with some new shoes. And you can be like, well, how is it a reward if you need new shoes? That's a different story. But regardless, I want to talk about the pain aspect to it. I am getting new shoes. But for the time being, until I've hit that milestone in income, and I can reward myself with some nice new shoes, some boots or something maybe. That's what I'm thinking, some walking boots, something like that. Until that time comes, I've just got to put up with the pain, right? I've got to deal with it. Now, my pain tolerance is very high. I do not struggle with pain at all. I take cold showers every day, all that kind of stuff. And I really do things on purpose sometimes just to make myself feel pain. Not in a psychotic way. I'm not, there's not something wrong with me. It's just that I understand that pain is an inevitable part of life. It's not going to go anywhere. You will feel pain unless you fucking, I don't know, got some sort of health condition where you can't feel pain. You will feel pain for the rest of your life. On a day-to-day basis, you'll probably feel pain, and that scale can go up. It can be a mild amount of pain. It can be quite a severe amount of pain. You understand my point, right? Now, how do we get used to pain? I've done some research on this because it's something that I've been quite interested in. And my pain tolerance is quite high. And I'm wondering, because, pain and the body responds to pain in the same way. Everyone's body responds to pain in the same way. So then why is it that my pain tolerance could be higher than yours, for example? If we felt the same pain right now. Because, bro, I'll be hanging out with people sometimes, fucking grown men. And the amount I hear them just complaining and whining about, oh, my legs are hurting, oh, my foot is cold, or oh, my arms hurt, or some bullshit, bro. Always complaining, always moaning about pain. And I just think, bro, pain is there. We all feel the pain. You've just got to crack on. And it's funny that I've always had this mindset of just crack on. Just put one foot in front of the other and just keep fucking going. Small steps, small commitments, whatever, you just keep going. If you're on a run and your legs are hurting and it's fucking cold and it's snowing, and your hands are freezing up or whatever, you've got all this pain, you've got blisters because your shoes are fucked and your feet keep rubbing against the shoes when you're on a run, right? You're in a world of pain. What can you actually do about it other than stop? Okay, you can stop the run and cancel out the cardio gains and, basically just be a little bitch, right? You can give in just because you feel a bit of pain, or you can crack on, put one foot in front of the other and just keep fucking going. They're your two options, okay? Now, I know which one I'd rather pick. I don't want to go home that day thinking, oh, well, I had to quit my run today. And why did I quit the run? Because I was in pain. It's just embarrassing, isn't it? You want to be able to learn to control pain, especially as a man. And, there's scientific research done on this, that the only difference between me and you, let's just say, for example, hypothetically, you have a low pain tolerance, okay? You're a bit of a bitch. When it gets cold, when you start, the blisters start kicking in or whatever, you give up quite easily. Your mind automatically tries to take you to the most comfortable option instantly. You're like, oh, where's the exit? How do I stop this pain from happening? Whereas my mind is conditioned to just push through the pain, to crack on, as I said before. Why is that? Why can my body, my physical body, actually withstand more pain than you? The reason for that is because I've trained my mind. Now, that's the difference. You must understand your mind and body are linked. They're in harmony. And if your mind is weak, your body's going to be weak. Your body's going to follow. They both work in sync. So, and it's scientifically proven that if you view pain, and you can do this with things like stress and anger and emotion as well, but if you view pain as a positive, as a good thing, your body responds to it in a positive way. It responds to it in a way where it's not actually doing damage to your body. It's quite interesting, this study. The same thing with stress as well. If you view stress as a positive, as fuel, as energy, if you literally just believe every single time that I feel stress, that is just my body giving me extra energy to do the things, to do these accumulation of tasks that I need to do, which are making me feel stressed. That's how I view stress, as a positive, not as, this is shit and there's too much going on and it's overwhelming, not as a negative, because then you'll get the negative effects of it, like, you know, hair loss and bad skin and all that kind of bullshit. So it's actually quite interesting how your mind alone can be the one thing that just changes your physiological response to the world. Now, the way that I see pain is, number one, you've got to condition yourself to it, okay? Obviously, you do this through practice, you do this through exposure. The more that I take cold showers, the more I'm going to get used to it. You know, that's common sense. We can both agree on that. The more that I spend time just pushing myself on a run, or, you know, in these shitty shoes with blisters, the more that I do that and condition my body to get used to what that feels like, and also to condition my mind to be able to mentally process the situation and keep going, even though I'm in a world of pain. My mind knows that there is no quitting, because I'm not the type of person to quit. I'm not a bitch. I'm not going to say, let me just stop the run because I'm in pain. Like, I'm not that kind of guy. My mind knows that. I've conditioned my mind to know that, so that when I'm in pain, my mind just finds coping mechanisms to get through the pain until the job's done. I've just conditioned my mind to do that. So, number one, if you are someone that struggles with pain, if you're a bit of a pussy, basically, if you're a bit soft, right, and you want to man up, number one is just condition yourself to more pain. Now, I like to do this thing where it's like it's like a mindset. It's like when I'm on a run, or when I'm in pain, for now, like these blisters are fucking killing me right now, even when I'm making this video, bro. They're stinging, and you probably just answer, like, why are you doing this to yourself? Why don't you just go and get new shoes? I've told you why. I'm waiting, all right? I've got to earn that shit. Now, you know, it's just pain. It's not going to kill me. My legs aren't going to fall off. It's just a bit of pain. I'm not going to cry about it. So I embrace pain. I like pain, and I do this for a reason, because, like I said before, pain's inevitable. I'm going to feel pain for the rest of my life until the day I die. I may as well get used to it. I may as well make it my friend rather than my enemy. Rather than running away from it, I may as well just embrace it. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when I feel pain, it's kind of as if I'm against myself. I'm like, all right, the neurons kick in or whatever. I don't know the scientific phrases behind it, but the nervous system responds to the pain of the external stimulus, right? The external stimulus is, I don't know, my shoes rubbing against my foot. That is causing my body pain. My nervous system responds. It sends signals to my brain. I realize, I'm in pain. I should probably stop doing this. So naturally, as a human being, naturally as a human being, your mind is going to tell you to stop doing something that puts you in pain, because your mind wants you as comfortable and as safe as possible to keep you alive, right? Now, when this happens, my mind is instantly going to tell me, stop. It's instantly going to tell me, take the easy option. Take the option that ends this pain. That's what my mind's going to tell me. And then the discipline part of my mind, the discipline part of my brain will tell me, it's like it's in a fight. It's like a tug of war. It's like it says to me, you think this is pain. This is what I say to myself, is like, I'll be running, I'll feel the blisters, you know, and it'll start rubbing against the cut that's already been formed. I know it's quite like disgusting, vulgar, whatever, but it's just interesting for you to understand how powerful your body and mind are if you push it. A lot of guys just don't understand what they're capable of, and hence why they're just pussies, right? In sparring as well, guys will do, it's time to give up now because I feel a bit of pain. I got punched in the face once. Well, give up. Like, bro, just shake it off, crack on. And tell yourself, you think this is pain? Literally, I say that to myself. I'll be running, my feet are cut up, and I'll say, do you think this is fucking pain? You think this is bad? I'll show you pain. And then I'll just use that pain, again, as a positive. Like I said before, that's number 2, is view the pain as a positive. So I'll look at the pain and I'll say to myself, bruv, you think this is pain, you think this is hard, I'll show you. So I'm taking that same pain that could be a negative, that could force me to stop doing what I'm doing, and I'm taking it and literally harnessing it as energy, as extra motivation. And then I sprint faster, I go faster. Or if in a sparring session, I just go harder, right? It's like I use it and I'm molding it, I'm flipping it into a positive. And you can do this with absolutely anything: stress, anger, fear. Redefine the way you see these things. They're not negatives. They're not supposed to be negatives. They have a positive reason for why. If you think about it in the most simplistic way, pain is there to tell you to stop doing something, because if you keep doing it, you're going to cause yourself damage, okay? But we understand logically, as smart, intelligent human beings, we understand that, okay, if I push myself a little bit harder on this run and I don't give up just yet because I'm on mile 8 and I've got 10 miles to go, right? I want to do 10-mile one. I want to do a 10-mile run. I'm on mile 8, so I've got 2 miles to go, okay? Sweet. So I know if I give up right now, that's it, the run's done. I've pretty much failed the run that I set out for myself. Instead of failing, why don't I just push myself through this bit of pain that I'm feeling right now, just a little bit more, just until I get to mile 10, then I can stop. Am I going to die? Like, logically thinking, intelligently thinking, am I going to die if I push myself a little bit more? No. Am I really going to cause that much damage? No. You might have a couple of blisters, maybe some cuts, a bit of blood, whatever. Go and have a shower, wash yourself off, you're good to go. Your body will heal. Like I said before, I want to talk about how capable your body actually is, and your mind. You understand that your body literally, especially when you're young, you have Wolverine healing abilities. Literally, you can just heal yourself like that. Like, think about it. I've got a scar that I was looking at the other day. I'm going to show you guys right now. Right? I know it's a bit of a random video. It's all over the place, but we're just chilling in the snow together, right? So you see that scar there on my wrist? I was looking at it, and I was kind of like just touching it, playing with it. And I was like, you know, it's weird how my body literally has the capability of just forming new skin, molding itself back together. That was a cut, a complete open wound, and it's by itself. I didn't have stitches, nothing. It's just completely just molded itself back together. And we take that for granted as human beings. Like, our body can literally just heal itself. It can be cut open and it can just heal itself. Again, another scar on the knuckle. I don't know if you can see it. It's a bit hard to see. It's on this one. But yeah, it's when you think about it like that, it's like, wow, my body and my mind especially are so capable of just achieving much more than I thought possible. I don't know if you've ever heard the quote before, that as human beings, we're only operating at 30% of our potential. It's something like that, right? We're not fulfilling our true potential. This is why I do these things on a day-to-day basis, where I just like to push those boundaries just a little bit more every single day. I'm on a run, I'm in pain, I feel like I should stop. I don't know if I could go any further without causing myself damage. Let's find out. How do you know unless you try? You have to be willing to take some risks in life, especially as a man. Just be willing to do that. Are you going to die really? No, probably not, right? So just push yourself, find where those boundaries are, find what you're capable of. That will give you some extreme confidence, The reason I walk into rooms and I just think, you know what? And I know it sounds arrogant, but I do it in my head. I'm not walking around telling people, oh, I could beat you up. I just walk in a room and I just feel superior to the other men in there. It's like I feel the intimidation emitting off of them when I'm looking at them. And I'm not a dickhead. I'm not rude. I'm not walking around with a face on. I'm a completely nice, pleasant, positive, happy person to be around, right? I'm not a cunt. But just the way I carry myself, it's almost as if the energy that I'm giving out showcases what I'm capable of to other people. It's like in the animal kingdom, isn't it? The alpha. I don't know, it's so cringe using the alpha male, but the other animals just know. They just know, yeah, you don't fuck with this guy, right? Because of what he's capable of. And I think if you as a young man want to become more of a man, you want to push yourself, you don't want to be a pussy anymore, you don't want to be soft anymore, you want to have some confidence when you walk in a room with other men. You don't want to feel intimidated by other men. Just push yourself, push those boundaries every single day and embrace pain. You're in a bit of pain, fucking so what? Man up, grit your teeth and get on with it, right? Oh, it's a cold, it's just cold. The amount of times I've been on a night out, and you know, you go to the club and it's winter time, right? You're in the club and it's nice and warm and you're dancing in the club, and then you come outside at the end of a night out to get your taxi home, right? Waiting outside for the taxi and it's freezing, it's winter time, it's cold. I just wear t-shirts as well, but I don't give a fuck, right? It's a bit cold, I'm not gonna die, crack on. I'm with grown men and like, oh, but it's really fucking cold. Oh, it's so cold. Where's this fucking taxi? Hurry up, it's so cold. Complaining. Mate, sort yourself out. You're a grown man complaining about the weather. It's cold, it's cold. You just sound like a bitch, bruv. Don't be one of those guys. You understand what I'm saying? So just condition yourself to pain. Condition yourself to discomfort every single day. Every single day. Find a way to make your life just that bit harder. Find a way to push your boundaries just that little bit more. Live on your edge every single day. Do things that scare you. Do things that make you feel uneasy. Do things that you don't think you could do. That is exactly what you should do every single day. Make it as part of your routine. Even if it's little things like, I didn't think I'd be able to speak to that attractive girl in the gym today. I didn't know that I was capable of doing that. Prove yourself wrong. Boom, do it. Okay, I can do it. I am capable. I am confident. I can flow really nicely. I don't stutter if I really push myself like that. I can do it. Cool. You found new boundaries. You pushed yourself. You gained new confidence. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's very, very powerful. What is that? Enemy in the background. Why are there cars, bruv, in the fucking park? What's going on? Yeah. That's all I have to say, bro. Just man up, get out there, make it happen. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, in terms of the scars, I'll tell you a little story in case you're wondering. The one on the wrist. Yeah, that one there. It's mad though, innit? When you look at it like that, it's like my body's literally just healed itself. You know, I don't ever take paracetamols. I don't ever take any No drugs, no bullshit like that. Oh, I've got a headache, take a paracetamol. I don't do none of that bullshit, bruv. I allow my body to just fucking deal with it. It's a headache. Deal with it, crack on. Little things like that, you know. If you're still watching 15 minutes into just me ranting about pain, then you're a real G, you really are. You've probably taken a lot of value from this, hopefully. Or even if it's just a bit of positive energy, a bit of inspiration. But yeah, it's just the way I see the world, you know. I cut myself open. Oh, do you want a fucking plaster on it? Do you want a bandage? Do you want to put some oil in it? Do you want to put this cream on it? Like, fuck off, bro, I'm fine. My body has everything that it needs to function in the most optimal way. Right, wash the cut, clean it, of course. I'm not, you know, unhygienic like that. Of course, wash the cut, clean it, sort it out. Make sure I'm not dripping blood everywhere. Other than that, crack on. Yeah? My body literally just heals itself. I don't need fucking creams. I don't need Vaseline on it. I don't need none of this bullshit. But, yeah, the little scar on the wrist, I was working a part-time job at a trampoline park. And there was this guy that used to come in, and bro, I love this guy because he used to just make the shift so much more enjoyable. You know when you get those the customers that come in, the regulars, and they're such positive and fun people to be around. You can just have a laugh with them, even if it's colleagues that you're working with, right? You just have that person that makes the shift just go so much faster because they're just such a laugh. You just love being around them. We had this customer that used to come in, this like teenage guy, like 16, 17 or something. And I was like, how old was I at the time? 18 or something. 19 maybe. I can't remember how old I was, but he used to come in. He's just so funny. He's such a laugh. We used to, like, you know, fuck around, have a little play fight, whatever, have a little grappling, wrestling match, whatever. Bit of a sparring session. I was on job. I wasn't supposed to be doing this shit, but, you know, it was boring. There's nothing to do. No one was there. No one was doing anything. The place was dead. This guy used to come in and be like, thank fuck for that, right? You can have a laugh now. And we're having a little play fight. We're having a little, you know, grappling match, whatever. And I baited him out, so I pretended to go this way, boom, went the other way. He kind of fell like that. As he fell, got him around the neck. Obviously, we're not hurting each other, nothing, but, you know, just play fighting. Got him around the neck like this. And he had braces, but this is disgusting, bro. This is fucked up. So I made sure I cleaned this cut with mad hot water. I cleaned this shit out. I didn't want to get no infections or nothing. I had him round like that, and he was... I think we kind of slipped. I can't really remember. We kind of slipped, and his braces went into my wrist. Fucking torn the skin off my wrist. Mate. Cut it open. Bleeding everywhere, and yeah, I went to the bathroom, washed that shit out, sorted it out, and now it's healed. And it's just mad. I think when you think about it deeply like that, because we take this stuff for granted on our day-to-day busy lives, right? We just to sit and think, my body is so capable. Right now, my hands are freezing. I can go home, warm myself up, and I'm just back to normal. Like, I don't know. I'm a weirdo, bruv, like that, but I think about this weird shit. Like, my body is just so capable. I can cut my face, like, right now. I could cut it open, and it would literally just mold it back together. How mad is that, bruv? Like, it's obviously, it's common sense. It's so overlooked, but you got to be grateful for these things. Your body is so capable. Don't ever doubt yourself. Oh, I couldn't do that, or I could never run that far. Yes, you fucking could. Your body's very capable if you push it with your mind. That's what I'm saying. They're in sync. You got to push your body with your mind. Your body will just respond to what you tell it to do. Yeah, it's going to try and advise you, oh, I don't think we should do this. But if you logically understand, yeah, I can do this, I can get through this, with your own mind, with a positive mindset, you'll be surprised at what you can achieve, man. You really will. I got a lot of scars, though, bro. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. We're just chilling together. This is literally just a chill sesh. Got the beautiful view over there. Proper unfiltered, my videos, aren't they? You won't find a YouTuber like this. Just midway through the video, just loses his train of thought. What were we talking about again? I don't know, bro. Listen, I love you, man. I'm proud of you. You're an absolute G. And if you stayed 18 minutes and 34 seconds to hear me just chat shit on this beautiful snowy afternoon, then I'm absolutely grateful for your time. I really, really am. I hope you can take some positive energy from this. And, you know, if you're feeling low today, just remind yourself, I'm fucking capable. I can do it, right? My body's so capable. Damn, bro. I can't even see the screen anymore. The gods are blessing me. Woo! But yeah. Let's talk about the second scar then that I showed you before. This one on my knuckle. I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, that was in high school. I was all the way back in high school. I was playing like basketball with this kid, and for some reason, randomly, he just kicked me in the back of the leg. I don't know what he was doing. He started throwing the basketball at me full force, trying to hurt me. Weirdos, bro. Weirdos in high school, isn't it? So he tried to hurt me, basically. And I went up to him and was like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? I thought we were cool. I thought we were playing basketball. Why'd you just spaz out all of a sudden, right? We had this little altercation, little back and forth, shouting at each other, whatever. And then I just fucking took the guy down, bro. I just sweeped his leg, took him down. I used to always do this thing when I used to get into fights in high school. I don't know where I learnt this from, but I used to grab them, basically from behind the neck like that, and just sweep the leg and they just instantly fall over. It was so easy. Or I just kick the back of the knee and they just, boom, you know, they fall over like that. That was always my little go-to fighting tactic when I was in high school. So I'd sweep the leg, take them down, and then we started, you know, scrapping, punching each other. And one of my punches missed, and I hit the concrete on the ground, hit the gravel, and it busted my knuckle open. I remember for the rest of the day, I left it. I let it bleed out because I thought, I was like, yeah, look how hard I am. This is my battle scar. Weirdo, man. When you're in high school, you're such a freak. Thinking back, like, the stuff I used to do is so cringe, but I don't know, man. It's funny. You know what? I was thinking about titling this video something like, how to stop being soft, or how to man up. But I might just call this video a chat with the brother you never had. Something like that, bro. I don't even know. This is a long one. I'm just chatting shit now. I think I might end it there. I don't want to waste any more of your time. With that being said, get out there, get some daylight on your skin and in your eyes. You know the benefits, all right? Look after yourself, stay safe. But, of course, push those boundaries. Don't be a pussy either. You know, push that fear. Live on that edge. If you want to learn more from me, the coaching is down below in the description, of course. You know where to find me. Come and talk to me on a personal level. And I'll sort you out, man. I'll take you from the little shy, timid shrimp that you are to an absolute fucking G, a warrior, hard to kill. All right, so I'll see you soon. Take care, look after yourself.